God blesses everyone.
Hello, movie lovers, and welcome to our Christmas Carol adaptation review. Now, if you don't know what's going on, make sure you click the link in the description for the introduction so you know exactly how we've gotten here and where we have to go. So, last time we talked about A Christmas Carol starring Fredric March as Scrooge, had Basil Rathbone, a great actor, play Marley. And this one, we are actually watching A Christmas Carol where both Fredric and Basil have gotten a promotion. Fredric March has been promoted from Scrooge to the narrator, and Basil Rathbone was promoted from Marley to Scrooge. And I have to say, this was a great improvement. If you saw my last episode, or you should be able to find it on my channel somewhere. It was not a very good adaptation. This one was a musical adaptation. This was released in 1959. Okay, so we still had the original music. We had everything. It had Fredric March going through all the different Christmas Carol things, really introducing it, really showing a passion for Charles Dickens. It was much better than before. So let's start with Basil Rathbone as Scrooge. 4 out of 5 following the book. It really had everything you would have expected in Scrooge. He had a good following of everything. His downfall, honestly, for anything, was his portrayal of Bad Scrooge, which is surprising because if you know anything about Basil Rathbone's career, all he has really done was he played Sherlock Holmes and villains. I mean, throughout his entire career as a villain, he won one on-screen sword fight. That was literally 2 hits of the sword and it was done. Everything else he lost because he always played the villain. So you think that a guy that has been used to playing the villain would be able to play a bad character so well, but it left a lot to be desired. And he got a 5 out of 10 on that one. Now, Good Scrooge, same thing. He did pretty well, but he had left a lot to be desired. He just kind of was going through the motions. I didn't feel anything with that, so I gave that a 3 out of 5. And the transformation, with it being a TV special, had to be a little bit shorter. We lost a little bit with the cutting and everything, so we gave it a 4 out of 10 on the transformation, giving Basil Rathbone's version of Scrooge a 16 out of 30 on his. Now, Marley was played by William Fletcher. The one thing I didn't like about this was actually Scrooge's reaction to the ghost. And it kind of reflects a little bit on the Bad Scrooge thing as well, but there was no fear. It was like, I am the ghost of Marley. Oh, hey, dude, what's up? Have a seat. Why don't we talk for a little bit? And then when he left, Scrooge waved and smiled. Bye, Marley. Bye. I'll see you later. He didn't actually say that, but it had that sort of smirk on it with it. It was just weird. Okay, now the lines for Marley did follow the book, 3 out of 5 on that one, but because of the reaction, just kind of what was happening with Scrooge, 4 out of 10 on that one, giving it a 7 out of 15 on that rating. Moving on to The Ghost of Christmas Present. Pretty well done. Followed the book mostly. Obviously, I had to take a few things out. Christmas special and all. Had to shorten it. 3 out of 5 on that one for true to the book. And then there was just, I don't know, something just didn't feel right. I think it didn't feel natural going through everything. And so I had to give it a 6 out of 10 on that. Ghost of Christmas Present. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, guys. I watched this earlier today, and I'm recording it about, 5 or 6 hours later. I gave it a 3 out of 5 for the book and a 5 out of 10 on the interpretation. I can't really understand why. I'm assuming that something bad just happened to it, and it just didn't work. I honestly don't remember. I'm going to have to rewatch that, and I might post something else later. But 3 out of 5 and a 5 out of 10. Now, Ghost of Christmas Future Yet to Come was great. I mean, he was a great ghost and all that, but the story around it was just not quite there. Okay, it was too eager and everything, and I just didn't feel like people were that upset with Scrooge when all this happened. I just didn't feel it on everything, so gave it a 5 out of 10 on that one, giving Ghost of Christmas Future a 9 out of 10. Cinematography, it's a Christmas special, so they don't really do too much. 5 out of 10 on that one. Costumes and makeup, once again, didn't really do anything. I mean, Victorian English is supposed to be really easy to do, but when everybody wears the same thing and there's absolutely nothing different, that's a 5 out of 10 on that one. And the music, 4 out of 10 on that one as well. Okay, so that's our review of 1959's A Christmas Carol TV special starring Basil Rathbone as Scrooge and Fredric March as the narrator. I know these are getting kind of short, guys, but there's really not much to talk about when it's not got that much. So when we get to the more feature-length ones, the longer ones, they should be a little bit longer of videos and go a little bit more in depth when it goes to that. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you watch out for episode 10 coming up. God bless all of you, and that's a wrap.